I need an intro.
Just start the damn video!
Do your eyes deceive you? No. This is a ReploidProductions video. A new video. Holy shit. Okay. Why am I back here? Why am I on ReploidProductions? Have I quit Keeping Up with the X-Men? No. Not even close. In fact, Keeping Up with the X-Men is going to have a massive video drop, which is going to be rapid fire, me being able to talk about books and whatnot, starting with, of course, the second part to the Phoenix Resurrection. And the reason that it's going to be very quick, this is the third part, oh, I picked up the wrong book to even tell you that. The reason it's going to be kind of rapid fire is because it's going to be videos like this. Quick things that I can get out of the way. But why am I back on ReploidProductions? Why even bother? Why be on this channel? Guys, I've been thinking about this for a long time. It has been eating away at me. All the different times that Fandom Night and the podcasts have come very close to shutting down, all the different times that we've been on the verge of shutting down the network and just being done with it, all the different times that I've been tired, that I've just been out of it, that I can't keep up, that there's too much work, that this leads to this, leads to this. All these different times, I've never walked away because I don't quit easy. I stick things out as much as I possibly can, and I've put a lot of work into Fandom Night and the other projects, and I can't walk away. I don't have it in me. But we walked away from this. We shut down ReploidProductions. And you know, it always bothered me. It was my decision to shut it down. It was. I'll admit to that. I'll take full responsibility. I shut it down. There was a reason behind it. We had got to a point where these videos were too random. We had made it to a point where the channel was so random and doing so much that it simply wasn't getting noticed. Like 300 subscribers was the best we could hope for, ever, we thought. We kind of capped at about 300 and we could not climb higher. And it didn't seem like anything we did was making a difference. This channel collapsed under its own weight and its own ideas. Or it felt that way. You see, we were trying to do everything. And I'm a very random person, so everything for me makes sense. I'm never going to change that. I've found a focus on my own personal YouTube doing X-Men, and that's fine. It's worked for me. But there's always a million other things I'd like to talk about, and I know this about myself. And this is the place to do it. This channel, it got shut down for a legitimate reason. And that reason rang true. Because this channel gave us Fandom Night. This channel gave us the Sentai Review. It started here. This is where the first episodes of the Sentai Review went up. This is where the first episodes of the Chairs went up. This is where the first episodes of the podcast went up. This is where the first episodes of the Final Fantasy Legacy went up. This is where Legacy of Gaming came from. This is where the controller pile-up idea came from. This is where the podcast came from. All of this that we do today came from this channel. All of it. And I always felt wrong simply letting ReploidProductions go. But you know what? This was my channel. More than it was anybody else's. This was my channel. I did the collection updates here. I did the iCollects here. That was my show. The I Have Spokens. They came from here. This channel being left behind has bothered me forever. It has never sat right with me that we just simply walked away the way we did, even if it was right. We took our network, made a website, fandomnight.com. Then, on top of that, we split everything into something that made sense. Everything got its own stuff. Instead of doing video games and everything off one channel, which was Reploid Productions, which was what the feed used to be when we started the podcast. Everything was Reploid Productions. And you had to go through hundreds of videos, like there was the wrestling corner and everything all in one spot, and you would have to go through this feed, this long feed. If all you were looking for was video game discussions, it could take you sometimes 6, 7, 8 minutes just to scroll down this long list of videos to try to find what you wanted to find. But here on YouTube, there was a reason for leaving the channel behind, and now I think there's a reason to bring it back. I have a focused YouTube, keeping up with the X-Men, but I'm still very random. I still like to come in and talk about things that no longer have a place. And as a creative person, as the kind of person that I am, and the things that this channel taught me, I cannot simply let this channel be dead. So, I'm going to bring this channel back. When I feel the need to talk about video games, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it right here. When I feel the need to talk about full, giant, nostalgic discussions going across my entire catalog of games, comics I've collected, things I have, like my Bastila figure, why not? Why can't I talk about it right here? This is where we do it. This is where I should do it. This could be my random channel. I'm not telling you that this is going to be updated all the time. There's going to be 1,000 discussions here to talk about, because there might not be. There may only be 1, 2 videos a month. But I'd rather that this channel exist, survive, than it be completely dead. I learned to edit here. I learned video editing here. I learned lighting. I'm not using any of those techniques, as you can see. This is just very much a webcam type of thing. And that's what this show's going to be. It's going to be webcam. Easy. And I need a place to put Let's Plays. There are times that I get 2, 3 in the morning or something like that, and I have to stay up because I work third shift and I don't want to mess up my sleeping schedule. And if I want to play a game with the guys or something like that, or even just by myself and I want to stream it, this is the place to do it. If this channel is open, it's already random, it's already a million different topics and discussions. There's no reason that shouldn't be where my randomness goes. And I've got it too. I've got massive randomness. But I learned to edit here. I learned lighting techniques here. I learned all of my sound stuff here. This channel taught me so much. And I worked so hard to produce the content that was on this channel. This channel was mine. If you go back and you look through the channel, if you go back and you look at the old credits that used to be posted at the start, you'll notice, like, Bill did lights, Bill did directing, Bill did the script, Bill did everything. The editing, the sound, every single little part of this channel was me. I had co-hosts. That's very true. It's very true I had co-hosts, but there's nothing that was done for this channel that wasn't my doing. It's really true. And it's because of that. It's that simple idea that I put so much into this channel. So much of me is in this channel that I can't walk away from it. And I've been thinking about this for a long time. I want to talk about Star Trek. You know, I tried it. I tried it on my own channel for a little while. I made a Twitch and kind of did like a podcast type of thing. But you know what? Sometimes I just want to come in here and I want to say, Kirk was my favorite captain. And you know what? Maybe, and to be fair, I might even have to, I might have to address that with myself. I might have to do a personal dialogue right here, just talking randomly and kind of go over the captains and what I liked and what I didn't like and pick one. It's about time I picked one. You know, it could be Kirk. It could very well be Kirk, but who knows? Maybe after I really analyze the situation, maybe it's not. And this is the place to figure that out. And sometimes I want to talk about Green Lanterns. And you know what? This is the place to do that. Green Lanterns don't belong on Keeping Up with the X-Men. They don't. But from time to time, maybe they belong here. I don't think Reploid Productions is dead. I think it just needed a break. And I think I needed a reason to bring it back. And the more I think about it, the more I sit here, the more I ponder, the more I wonder, this is it. I don't know why, but it has been eating at me for the last year that this got shut down. And I can't tell you how many times I've made videos that never got posted. I made video after video after video saying, man, this would be a good one to bring Reploid Productions back. And I never did it. I never brought it back. There was never a purpose. There was never a dedicated reason to guaranteely bring it back. And the more I ignored this channel, the more it bothered me. So it's back. This is it. This is the relaunch. There's no reason to have this channel be completely dead. None. This was the first channel that I did crossovers with. This was the channel that I did my own content and I crossed over with other people. Like Savage Reviews. I did a video with him. This was the channel that did that. The first channel ever that I was in the YouTube community that I did crossover, that I went over to some other guy's channel. This was the first channel, the first time that we crossed over. This is the channel that discovered Scott. This was it. This was our channel at the time. And Scott started talking to us. And then we brought him in here. He's in a couple of these videos. It was the first time that we really talked to him. And he had a show at the time, Action Video Game Talk. And this is the channel that did the crossovers with him. It's true that towards the end of this channel, we changed the name to Fandom Night. But we never changed the channel. The channel has always been Reploid Productions. And I think the reason I never brought myself to change this YouTube's name, because we could have. We could have kept the fan base we had, the 300 subs. We could have changed the name, and then we could have just went on. Deleted the videos that were mashing up the network, that were causing an issue. We could have got rid of all that. And we could have just said, hey, keep the Sentai stuff here, keep the Fandom Night stuff here, make playlists, and let's get this channel under control. We'll try a big old giant push this year. But we didn't do that. We made an entire new YouTube for Fandom Night. And then later on, that became that we started realizing that the focus of Fandom Night, the reason people were coming to the channel was to do the Sentai review. That's what they wanted to see. So that channel even evolved to become the Sentai review. But this channel has always stayed Reploid Productions. It's always been right here, and it hasn't been touched for a very long time. But if anybody has a right to keep this channel going, to bring it back, to do something with it, it's me. It's my channel. So here I am. I'm back. I'm going to start doing videos here. So that's really all this was a long-winded introduction to say Reploid Productions is not dead. It's coming back. I'm interested to do videos here again. So,
I have spoken. Take what you will from it.